Syzygy is Syzygy is
What's up? I'm with the pyro niggas.
Yo, what's good?
Big whips, big shit, really popping every time a nigga pull up.
Bumping the homie B-Dot for today's game.
I'm way too busy these days. I ain't even got time for a quick nut. What's up? What's up? I am the one that make conscious rap look good. All these fake woke niggas cap, they ain't got the ingredients. Them niggas can't cook up. We on. I put you on my back. You already know I got unapologetically black. I'm screaming fuck Joe Biden and never show a cop love. But what's up? What's up? Got a small circle while I'm kicking with the buster. I just stick to my roots, and if the crackers got a problem, get the drumming like Questlove. But we up. They had me at the bottom like I wasn't supposed to make it. Now I'm hiding in the satellite, looking down at these fake rappers trying to sound alike. Looking down at the industry that tried to put an enemy, but my divinity is energy from a higher power. I was sipping me above from the sun like gamma light, trying to make a jam that my mama and my grandma like. Damn, it's like difficult to get the camera right, trying to get the perfect view, but confused. I'm staring at the man in the mirror like the mic jack jam. I like standing right next to my mama, telling her about the problems. Being honest, feeling like a contradiction.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.
Boy, sit down.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
You know, some things just can't be created by anything other than the Syzygy B. See, this is what happens when all of your energy meets at the intersection of conscious and street. You find yourself constantly competing between two parts of your being, both needing to complete the objective. So who I am to you depends on your perspective.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
We're just trying to get them in line while it's all aligned, mastering the talent within the gift, making it all make sense. They give us limits, we give them limitless. I'm telling you, it's Syzygy.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now Allen off the bootleg. And this is incomplete. The Bills sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They run for the first time with James Cook. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen off the play fake. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's a house call.
And they're using him out in the backfield
underneath.
Sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there. He's going to be taken down. Gregory Rousseau.
It looked like cover 2 man, but clearly home ball blitz.
On the season.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
if you're the visitors, you don't want to let the
blitz.
crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they
Had
did
to run
there.
the
But you
pocket,
said
man.
also
Pressure
this
came in.
defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that nearly opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back.
It's not a blitz. So like, why is the counter working so well on a non-blitz? Like, that's the shit that pisses me off, man.
The athleticism of offensive lines
continues to evolve,
and we're seeing
it works way too fucking good on
things
the
right
game.
at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
Eric, I put you down for that, man.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with
Go for the spot right there.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here.
You gotta look.
Strong defense.
I got to look that I want for a shot.
You're going to need to rely on.
Can I get time in the pocket?
And this crew's got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The D-line, bro. What was that, bro?
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of
You move a guy over there.
We're scoreless after 1.
And then you get a fucking insta shit. Good shit, bro. Again, starting these drives off bad, man. Starting these drives off so bad right now.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Well, this offense, Charles, when we talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 at a finish line for a perfect regular season, that's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now.
Oh, we can go full wide receiver right here now. That is
43.
That's a revelation.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
Good block.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 39, Tua, throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
My blitz against me, bro. Come on, man. Try my tactic again.
At scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm gonna try my tactic against yeah, call timeout.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready, set!
On 1st down, Tagovailoa over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Okay, right.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 16, Tua eluding the pressure right. And this is thrown to the sideline.
Yeah, I didn't get the pocket
in
down.
the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old
they ain't
tackle
covered
box,
good right now. They with the guys in phase.
And then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
Better than 0,
so
right?
4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
We got that one today, huh?
Sanders' kick is good.
The next invisible kick meter.
3-0 lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
Trips here, or we getting compressed again? Trips. We'll try Holmes. Holmes is not in here.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen.
Oh yeah, don't throw that screen. I was on that, buddy.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And nearly
defense, man, defense wins championships, man.
Down at about the 3-yard line.
All right, let's get off and let's get back in the flow on
I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Like, how's that there?
Man, he missed him. Incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Edmonds. And just a short gain that
Boy,
time.
they just be trying to take my damn players out, bro. Like, I mean, bro, every week, if it's not the...
In this game, so far, he's been denied.
Yeah, if it ain't the practice squad, the practice shit.
Short field payoff. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Up, next man up. Austin down. Kinley up.
Run there from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
One guy down. The next one up.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Niggas gotta take one on the neck just to give respect. Our lives only matter to the world if we give them death. I'm down for running up on them crackers and spitting text. They calling me hypocrite because I got intellect. Expecting us to fall like infant steps. But all my sisters outspoken, they won't get finessed. All my niggas gun-toting, they from different sets. Imagine if they all gang on a big
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
They think I'm upset with my peers because I'm not on. Nah, not at all. I'm just expecting y'all to be involved.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
He's got a man complete.
What was that? Like, what the fuck was that?
Home for a Bills touchdown.
Good shit.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that.
Double
one
move.
play, 75
Double move,
yards
got
end
it.
zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive?
That's my fault.
75
Gave up a
yards,
damn
one
double move,
play.
man.
That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time
Take a
play,
shot.
big-time result.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, Elam, huh? Get him out of here.
Shaken up on the play.
We're done for the year.
When we return to Orchard Park. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Play action, now it's Tua. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete.
I was trying to favor, man. I was waiting for you to
Touchdown
come out there and look
Dolphins.
again.
Jalen Waddle.
Don't click on if you don't click on if you're not gonna be there, man.
Add on to their lead.
Don't click on. You can't button a cover for a look.
This offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate
Take my shots, man.
about how explosive
Don't
teams
click
are.
on
This
if
team
you're
is
not
truly a
gonna
threat to score on
be
every
back up to
snap,
safety, man.
especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that,
Take
it
my
only adds
shot.
to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's get back on defense and make him earn it.
And he
Man,
won't
what a
return
shot
this
today,
one. He'll
man.
go down to a knee, and they'll start
Nice
from
shot.
the 25.
Well, you know, we're not about to fall for that same thing here, buddy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
They made me overrun this. They made me overrun it, man. Oh, I had Howard.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think
My
he's
bad,
got to be
Howard,
careful
bro.
as he
My
continues
boy,
to try to
I'm hitting the
extend
same
plays
play.
because
I
he's
respect
already
him,
been
bro.
intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
I see you.
They doing interviews, I hear a lot of chatter, but it's all big caps, niggas mad hatters. Teaching Bitcoin to a lot of trappers, that's clean paper washed up like the battle rapper. I'm running longer than until my karma is, cause I'm still paying for my father's sins.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. to the air. Allen.
There you go,
His
Eric.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
There you go, Eric.
Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On the ready.
Now Tua on the option.
This
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, off to their defense is tough.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, touchdown! Chase Edmonds as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
This offense is back in tracks.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
They change you.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Synergy is a conjunction or opposition by definition, especially in the community. The second part of the conjunction is a pair connected.
From the 27.
Oh, I didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh my God! Look at the goofy shit.
And he is
Good shit. It was a
touchdown. Big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense.
Be patient. I had time. Don't rush it. Don't rush it, Terrence.
And we do have one because of what you just described. The defense has understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it 24-13.
My fault.
And then there's times where we have that conflict.
They spotted him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone.
Yeah, spotted
and they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
Blocking like
and I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game.
I love to get that like, get the blocking on the bubble, bro. I can't never get the blocking on the bubble.
That sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, 38. 22 needles.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they'll get him down on the outside of midfield.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Put a body on him, man. Put a body on him.
12, 10.
Tua to throw again. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got this down to the 35. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Beasley.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, good shit, Micah. Good shit, Micah.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
I'm just going to give Waddle a breather.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
10 cycles. Shot, 17. Black block. Set up.
Here's Murray, running right. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
I don't know why that covers look like that.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Bruh, oh my God. Like, bruh, they just like, they are like, we hurting your guys. Your guys are getting hurt. Just know that.
Right now, I think the
you're getting injuries.
Dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots,
don't worry
try
about
to
you.
get big
We're
chunks
gonna
of
make some
yardage
injuries happen
in
for
a
you.
short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, yay?
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard
Strange process. Jesus Christ, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back.
You can best believe that.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now Allen again. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
You got the pick, roll. Just do this drive. What are you doing?
5 straight completions. And it brings
Just drive for the pick, bro. Oh my God, bro. That's a game right there, man. You put the game away.
All of the interceptions, things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. He had time.
This
Good
is
shit.
caught for a Bills touchdown.
That should have been a cover 3 right there.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills
Yeah, I mean, I played the underneath.
That deficit. Here's
Gave up more than
the extra point.
Gave up more than I wanted, man.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
I've had too much for my liking right now, man. On the bullshit right now.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Tua getting it quickly.
I mean, bro, come on, bro. It's a linebacker, bro. He ain't falling for that at all, huh?
Gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be.
He ain't falling for that. What's up, bro?
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Now, meanwhile,
He came off the edge screaming. I wanted Tyreek over the post, but he came off the edge.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Flying off the edge, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
If I can get Vaughn to bite on this, man.
Tua gonna run again. The keeper gets him
Tyreek, hold a better block, son.
Now, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it.
I'm not scoring a touchdown here with Tua, but man, I'm probably still running right now, man.
4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
Break the tackle.
Enforcement's coming as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Oh, this game is terrible at times.
4th down now. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I get the broken tackle and they do me that. You gotta give me the fumble right there, man.
9 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
You gotta give me that fumble right there.
And the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Porter gusted from that outside linebacker spot.
You can't audible
it's a loss of 9.
They make a defense.
How talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Why the whole defense got to switch?
The first of their timeouts.
Why?
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Why the whole defense got to switch up? Just change the goddamn formation, man. I mean, damn coverage. Oh my God, bro. Thank you, man.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Airing one out for Crowder. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
97.
He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll just take a seat in the drive at the 25-yard line.
Just gave up a lot of foolishness today. 14 points I gave up. I'm not going to hold him for the other thing. That's me right there. That's on me. I bet on that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
1 second. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Let's go.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Yeah, man. I had to get some revenge for Tua, man. I had to let Tua go off today. My dude got hurt in real life, man. It's bullshit. Season,
Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12.
I hate seeing young players or any player getting hurt like that. This one could have been avoided. This team
and they will take a knee here.
14-0, man. 3 more games to complete the regular season mission, and then we gotta, make sure we we gotta do the same for the postseason, man. Take it a game at a time. Oh yeah. Your ticket got messed up because he got hurt. All right, man. I appreciate those who did tune in, whether it was early or late. Pretty good stream. We had a bounce back game offensively. The Bills are a tough
Charles,
team.
A lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
Both could have been avoided, man. This could have been a shutout.
What the top speed is
had a couple
on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,
bad plays on,
they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance they're going to cherish.
Cover 0. And I was in
so for Miami, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14.
Oh, that big. Oh, yeah.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers.
Close out the division, close out
their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
I'm trying to be the only team in NFL history to go undefeated twice, the Dolphins. Alright, hopefully this game saved and we don't get screwed, bro, on my stats. Yeah, it's hard to get to sack this dude twice, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm out. If my opponent in MLG ever respond, if not, I'll stream again tonight. If not, my stream's from 2K later, man. Y'all take it easy.